All right, guys, I finally was able to pull the trigger on a super cool Star Wars SHFiguarts. I hope I am pronouncing that the way you would like it pronounced. This is Ben Kenobi, of course. Let's see if we can get that reflection is pretty nasty here, but look at the detail on that. I cannot. Ooh, look at the robe, the top. He's got his hood. I cannot wait to get this thing open. Look at this box. Look at that's so cool. I mean, I thought it was going to be bigger for the price I paid, and I'm not going to bring it up here. Let's just say I paid a pretty penny. I paid a pretty penny, and I hope it's worth it. I've never opened one of these. To the best of my knowledge, I don't think I've done anything from this company, and part of the reason is pricing on a lot of their stuff. So I had some extra funds come in, and I was able to pull the trigger on something that I said I wanted to pick up, and here it is. So let's get down to it, see if it's worth it, and see if this builds an addiction. I hope not, because I can't afford it. I cannot afford to feed this figure addiction. So, but let's get down to brass tacks and give him everything he deserves, because he looks fantastic. Hold still. Alright guys, so this is out of the package, and I'm gonna do some, you don't have to do too much with him. He does have the alternate head sculpt here. Very, very cool. I mean, this is Sir Guinness if I've ever seen it, man. That is very nice. And I'm gonna get into joints and all that stuff, not too heavily, because I'm not a super duper crazy joint person, but I want my toys to be able to pose, of course. It comes with this piece here, which I'm assuming is after he's died. It just kind of splops down on the ground. Unnecessary, but it's cool that it's on there. You get some different hands there. All right, obviously I'm going to need to change out his hand, because right now you can see he's got a fist and a fist. Actually, can he? No, it's two fists. So you're going to have to change out one of the hands so he can hold this lightsaber right here. Okay, very nice. I like it. And I want to pose him up. Now, there is a lightsaber handle, I think, lightsaber handle for maybe just clipping on him. I'll look into that too. I want to put him in an iconic pose, or let it set him up so we could get a good look. And I want to go through, does this come off? I got to check that out. Here is the hood for his, oh, I just tilted his head to the side when I did that. You see? Okay, it's not on there all the way, but you get the feel for it. Should I have the hood on whilst he is holding the lightsaber? I don't know. And then we have, I'm not quite sure what that is. I'll look into it. All right, let me get him set up so he looks super cool, and we'll give this thing a quick overview, or maybe a long one, because he looks amazing. But for the money I paid for, he should look amazing. Hold on, guys. Alright guys, so here we go. This is the pose I have chosen, and the reason he's not posed in any kind of crazy fighting stance or anything like that is I had some problems, okay? And the biggest thing that I had, okay, well, first of all, I figured out what the that one piece was that I had on the back here. It's his hood just hanging down. So when he doesn't have the hood on, it's behind him. So I didn't put the hood, the regular hood on. I put that on because I think that's the more iconic look. It's just, I mean, we've seen him with the hood on, and he looks amazing. Don't get me wrong, and that was cool to see that, and it's a great addition, and I'm glad they included it. He does not want to stand at the moment, but I do have to say, the problem that I had trying to pose him, getting all the hands and everything together, putting stuff together, this arm right here popped right off. Okay, and I spent a better part of 20 minutes because there's a small piece up there, okay, that connects, that kind of has to go on there, and it doesn't just slide on there. There's like a small notch that you have to line up. So essentially I had to kind of pull the robe off, line the notch up, put the piece back into place, try to get the arm post in there. I don't even think it's 100% in there at the moment. We'll see that when I spin it around here for you in a second. Lightsaber looks good in the hand real quick, but yeah, I'm a little irritated about that, and maybe I'll spend more time trying to get that arm looking a little better when I'm done here, because I mean, when I put him on the shelf, he can't have half an arm hanging off of him. That said, look at this face sculpt, guys. That is incredible. I mean, that is Sir Alec Guinness right there. Can't beat that head sculpt for anything. Now, I'm going to put up real quick this face sculpt, which I believe is his face when he is just resigned to his fate, or sacrificing himself, if you will, in episode 4, when he's having the duel with Darth Vader, of course, and he realizes that he's just going to have to let him destroy him so that everybody else can make their escape. So, I believe that's what that is, him just closing his eyes. I'm not putting that on. That's not how I'm going to display him. You get the idea on that. That is an incredible likeness. Now, is this worth what I paid for it? Well, that's up to you. I'm a little irritated about that arm thing, and maybe it's just me. Maybe nobody else is having that problem. Maybe I just hit it the wrong way when I was doing it. Whatever it is, that's annoying, okay, that came out like that. So I guess if you wanted to, you could pull both arms off, because, I mean, let's face it, the one arm comes off, the other one probably comes right off, and take these robes off. I don't know why you would, but you could. All right, so let's get into this. You can see there's a joint there, which is where his arm popped off. You can see the seam on his head there, which is to change out that faceplate to give him the resting I'm ready to die face. There is some articulation in these feet, and lift up the I don't know what you call it. Look, you can see you see a good look at those boots. That was a pretty good detail on there. I don't know, does he have knee joints? It's hard to tell with this thing on him. Let me just try to bend it without, yeah, definitely a knee joint in there. All right, so he's got ankle joints, he's got knee joints, and he appears to have, whoop, let's just do it. This foot doesn't have it? No, they do have it. There is a toe joint there. See how the toe's bent? So that's good for posing, all right? I am bad at posing things, so that's why I settled for that kind of just basic look that he had going on there. I'm going to set him up again real fast, get him posed, and give him the spin on the Carousel Doom there. All right, hold on. Here we go, guys. What do you think? I think it looks really good. I do have a slight problem, and maybe I'll have to look into it. Those legs underneath there, they are loose. The joints on those legs are really, really loose. So for what this is, some of these issues are, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't be having these kind of issues with something that cost me this much money. I want to say this was $70. I hate saying that. I don't want to spend that much money on a toy. I shouldn't say that. I don't like to spend that much money on a toy because, you know, stuff like this comes up and I feel like I've overspent, but I really, really wanted to feature that on this channel. I wanted you guys to see this. It is a high quality piece as far as sculpting is concerned, what you're getting with it, detail. It's very cool. Maybe it's just me. No, look at that. When it comes back around here, you can see that the robe piece has popped off. I mean, I tucked that in. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being persnickety. It is a great toy. I don't know that I recommend spending this kind of money for something like that, and maybe it's just this particular one that I got. His leg joints are loose, man, and he didn't want to stand up. So I have to look at that and see if maybe they can be tightened up at all. You guys, you will let me know what you think down in the comments. I might have to pick a Luke Skywalker or maybe a Darth Vader to kind of make this complete. I don't know. I don't want to spend the money again, but I do and I don't. You know, I want a I want to do a Hot Toys for the channel, but they're just so far out of my budget, so I have not been able to do it. I would love to share something like that with you guys. I have something that I would like to pre-order. I just don't have the funding for it, so we'll see how that goes in the new year. As the channel grows and maybe hopefully becomes monetized, I will be able to do things like that and bring you super cool toys like that Hot Toys that I've got saved. So we will see where that takes us in the new year. So guys, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think if you're collecting anything like this. I gotta say the head sculpt is on point. Lightsaber looks really good. Maybe I'm just not being patient with it. I don't know. We'll run through it. You guys let me know what you think. I will talk to you in the next super cool unboxing. And if you're feeling generous at all, of course, like, comment on the channel, subscribe to the channel. And if you can at all, we do have a coffee link. If you click on that, everything that you donate to the channel through the coffee link goes to improving things, more toys, equipment, whatever, to making better videos for you in the future. I'll talk to you next week with another super cool unboxing. Bye-bye.